Hey, so now that we're experts and very familiar with everything that RoboFont can do, I want to now get into what is really exciting about RoboFont for me, which is the Python scripting capabilities. So if you go up to Python scripting window, you get a window that is just a text document where you can write um, code to manipulate RoboFont with. And this is a really powerful tool to use so you can speed up certain parts of type design with it, do things that are kind of repetitive, um, or you can even write full on new tools for RoboFont called extensions, and we'll get into that in the next section. So, first of all, the first thing I want to do, like any good developer, is set up my development environment, and that includes changing the font. So I'm going to change it to our award-winning font, Regular Mono. Just kidding. And you can change all the things about the text editor if you want, like the background and everything. I'm going to leave it as is right now, but the one thing I'll check in this window is the pop-up output window checkbox, and what that does is when you have a Python script running or something maybe that goes wrong, it will bring up a window that tells you a description of what's going on or whatever the Python script wants you to know, instead of it kind of, sometimes it can just be kind of hidden. You wouldn't know what's going on. So the last thing I'll do in here, first I'm going to click apply, and then I'm going to click on this little magnifying glass next to the scripts folder section, and that will take you to the folder that all your Python scripts can live in. And what we're going to do here is we're going to write a little script, and we're going to save it in the scripts menu folder, and so it comes up in the scripts menu. And the first thing that we're going to write, this isn't a Python course by any means. If you're interested in Python, you can look on the RoboFont website for how to access the RoboFont API. You can really do anything in RoboFont using the API. But what I'm going to write is just a really simple little script that I do often that will automatically set all the Unicode values for all the glyphs in the font. And this is important sometimes before you generate a font. You want to make sure all the Unicode values match the names in the glyph names in the font. So I'm going to just write font equals current font. Current font is a special little class that gives you the font that is right in front of you. And so you can see if I say print font, it will print out the font object that we are currently looking at. And this is a really simple script. Going to just add one more line to it. Font dot auto unicodes. And if I run this, it will go through every glyph in the font, and it will make sure that the Unicode number is what it should be. Sometimes this Unicode number can get lost if a glyph gets copied and pasted and changed names or something. Sometimes RoboFont does its best, but sometimes it can this number can get detached from the glyph that you want to use. So this is just a quick little script that will do that for us. And of course I could go through each individual glyph and like check if the Unicode number is correct, but that's a lot of work, and what we did here is just 2 seconds of work, and it automated a part of the design process for us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Save, and it'll take us to the scripts menu, scripts folder. If it doesn't, you kind of just navigate to it. Auto Unicodes. I'm going to name it something that's descriptive about what it does and click Save. And then go up here and I'm going to click Update Menu. And in here is now our script. So if I save this and then click this Auto Unicodes script, it will just run that same script for us again without me having to type out 2 lines of code or open this up in the window. And it's really powerful, but what's even more convenient and easy to use is I can assign a short key to it now that it's in this scripts menu. If I just search for Auto Unicodes here, click on here, and I'm going to give it the shortcode of Control U and click Apply. So now I don't even have to go into the scripts menu. I can just type the command Control U and it will automatically set all the Unicode values in the font for us without me having to do or think about it. And that's one of the really most powerful parts of RoboFont. You can do these small things that speed up your process, but also you can use whole new interesting exciting tools in RoboFont called extensions, and we're going to get into that in the next section.